Long John Silver. Sorry. Just got a little carried away with the costume and all.
Well, this is Buccaneer Bay after all. On guard! Alright, that's enough. We shouldn't have been horsing around anyway.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What exactly is a buccaneer?
You mean to tell me you signed up to work at Buccaneer Bay and you don't know what a buccaneer is?
Well, it's a job. So, what is it? A fish? A potato? A rambunctious kid?
No. A buccaneer is just a fancy word for pirate. That's all.
So, that's why we're wearing pirate costumes?
Yes. And because Mystery Island is chock full of pirate history.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, good. Did you finish your list?
Yes, ma'am. Did everything you told me to do. Made the beds, emptied the trash cans, swept the sidewalk, watered the flowers.
Good.
And I even did some things you didn't ask me to do.
Really? Like what?
I unloaded the dishwasher and put away all the dishes.
Well, I guess there's no harm in that.
And I saved a whole lot of space by stacking them all in one great big tower. And boy, was it tall. Oops.
I definitely have a headache coming on.
Oh, we can't have that. I'll get you some water.
Oh, just what I don't need. Hello, detective.
Miss Mabry, were you aware that there was a suspicious package in your mailbox?
A sub sandwich?
No, that's mine. Ah, there you go.
Thank you. I was expecting this.
You were you?
Casey, what are you doing?
Bringing you some water. It's for your headache. All the glasses were broken, so I brought the hose instead.
You employee?
Yes, she just started yesterday.
Hey now. Did you check his references?
Apparently not.
You know, you cannot be too careful these days. Hey, young lad, what's your name?
Casey Jones, ma'am. And
Well,
I'm
we'll deal with you later. Right now, I need to talk to Miss Mabry here on a very important private matter that we're going to be talking over here and you're not listening. Okay. I just received the coroner's report on Mr. Richardson.
Oh, what did it say?
Well, right here. I found out that there was no evidence of foul play. So apparently, Mr. Richardson died of natural causes.
Oh, well, it's a much better place now. Thank you, detective, for letting me know.
Well, it was my duty to let you know, so I did my duty, and I let you know.
Well, thank you, just the same.
Now, I must do my duty and be elsewhere. Have a good day.
Good day. Congratulations. You have just met Detective No Clue.
I'm not sure I like her.
It's okay. She's harmless. Mostly.
So, what'd you get? A book? Does that mean I can go read my comic books?
Nice try, but no.
Drat. So, what's your book about?
It's about God, his attributes.
His what now?
Attributes. You know, characteristics. His love, his power, his justice. Basically what he's like. I read a quote the other day that really got my attention. It said the most important thing about you is what comes to your mind when you think about God.
Huh. That's interesting.
I know. I had to think about that one for a moment, but it's true. Nothing's more important than God than my understanding of who he is, which affects how I live my life. So I thought, I better get it right. You see, we often have wrong views about God. We get ideas in our heads. Those ideas aren't necessarily true. In fact, if you do an internet search for the question, who is God, you'll get over 2 billion answers, and most of them are wrong.
So, then how can we know for for sure what God is like?
That's easy. By reading God's Word, the Bible. If you haven't read it, you're going to find out that God is much greater than you can imagine. He's wonderful. He cares about you. Oh, our guests have finally arrived.
So, what do I do now?
Just smile and make them feel welcome. This is their first visit to Mystery Island. Hopefully, not their last.
Sounds easy enough. How many will there be? 3. Just 3?
That's right. This is a special engagement. The season hasn't officially started yet, so this will be a good week for you to get your feet wet. And here they are, Chris and Kelly Richardson, siblings from Ohio. Look how happy they are, and they should be. They think they've simply won a vacation. They're about to find out that it's much more than that. Much, much more.
Really? What?
You'll find out soon enough.
But I thought you said there were 3.
I did. Mr. Henson will be arriving later, so this is it now. My dear guests, I am your host, Miss Mabry. Welcome to Mystery Island.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you must be tired. Let me show you to your rooms. Thank you, God, for such a beautiful day. Good morning. Is Kelly coming?
Oh, yeah, should be here in a moment. Man, this is really such a beautiful place, and I honestly love the pirate theme.
People do seem to enjoy it.
I like your necklace.
This is my O necklace.
O necklace?
Yeah, I wear it to remind me of how great God is. The O stands for the big 3 O words: omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent.
What do those mean?
Omnipotent means all power or all powerful, which means there's nothing too hard for God. Whether it's calming a storm just to work, or making something out of nothing, he can do it. Omniscient means all-knowing, or in other words, God knows everything. He knows every hair on your head, every grain of sand on earth, every thought that's been thought. There's nothing he doesn't know.
Wow.
And the last one is omnipresent.
Which means all present.
That's right. God is everywhere at the same time. From the bottom of the ocean to the farthest point of outer space. There's nowhere you can go that God isn't already there.
Wow, I really like that. It's really neat to think about.
Yeah. So you see, just knowing that God is with me, that he knows everything about me, that he can do anything, it's very comforting.
Man, you wouldn't happen to have any O necklaces in your gift shop, would you?
No, sorry. But here, you can have mine.
Oh, no, I couldn't take yours.
No, please. I can make another one, really.
All right, that's very kind of you.
You are very welcome. And excuse me. Casey, you were supposed to be here 2 hours ago. Why aren't you working?
Sorry. I was taking a walk on the beach, and I lost track of time, and then I found this cute little lizard, but I couldn't catch it.
Well, now that you're here, get to work.
Aye, Captain. Sorry I'm late. I overslept.
Oh, it's not a problem at all. I trust the foundations are satisfactory.
Oh yes, everything is wonderful.
Good. So, you're probably wondering why you're here.
We, want a vacation, right?
Not exactly.
So why are we here?
First of all, you didn't win this vacation because it was a gift.
What? Like from who? Who want to give us a vacation? Ha! She's probably gonna say it's some rich uncle we've never heard of who died and left us an inheritance.
That's exactly what happened.
You've got to be kidding.
No, she isn't kidding.
What?
This is Mr. James Henson, an attorney from Bentley & Associates. He arrived you did. So. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm sorry. Will you excuse me for a moment? I suddenly have to do some employee training.
Anyway, Harvey's in Joe Richardson's estate. He's your uncle.
Wow, this is so crazy.
Well, it may be crazy, but it's also true.
Then why haven't we ever heard of him before?
I have no idea. He was a famous treasure hunter.
Treasure hunter? You mean like Indiana Jones?
Yep, and your uncle was one of the best.
So wait, why did he come to Mystery Island?
Because Mystery Island has a lot of pirate history, and that means treasure. And there's a legend that says that the largest pirate treasure on Earth is buried somewhere on this island. And your uncle wanted to find it if it was the last thing he did.
So did he?
We don't know, but he did find something. That much we do know.
Have you discussed the inheritance yet?
I was just getting to that.
Wow, inheritance. Don't you love the sound of that?
Yeah, I can't believe this is happening to us.
So when it comes to an inheritance, the will states what's to be given and how it's to be given. Your uncle's will is different, except for in this case there's a twist. With him being a treasure hunter, he wanted your inheritance to include a treasure hunt.
You're joking.
No, he's quite serious.
That's okay. It sounds fun to me.
So here's how it works. There are 3 legs to the hunt. At the beginning of each leg, you'll receive a treasure map with directions and clues to find the artifact. Once you find the artifact and bring it back here, you'll be given the next map to start the next leg. Does that make sense?
So what happens if we don't find the artifact?
I guess you don't get the inheritance.
Well, then I guess we have to find it.
So are you ready to start?
Yes, let's get the show on the road.
All right. Case number 1 is right here. I'll input my combination first. Then Mr. Henson will input his combination.
Cool, just like a spy movie.
And inside should be the first treasure map.
Yep, it is a treasure map.
And him.
Sorry.
There is one more stipulation.
What's that?
We're not permitted to help you.
Oh, great. So we're on our own?
I'm afraid so.
Thanks, Uncle Joe, for making it easy. That's okay. We can do this. We just have to figure out how to read the map. You're not giving me very much confidence. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Come on! Wait for me!
Hey, it's me. No, coast is clear. No one's around. Yep, so easy. Fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, you know, I kind of like this dressing up thing, carrying a briefcase, feeling important. Makes me think I should have been a real lawyer. Wait, someone's coming. Oh well, I don't know about Christmas, Mom. You know how much I travel during the holidays. And besides, I'll probably have a big, important case I'll be working on then about big, important stuff. I'm gonna have to call you back. What do you want?
Haha! That's what I'm supposed to ask you!
What?
So, what would you like? We got cold drinks, giant pretzels, ice cream.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Are you sure? I'd really like to serve you.
No, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Why are you still here?
Because Miss Mabry says I need to get my feet wet, notwithstanding the fact my feet are almost constantly wet. I've never done this job before. I've never done any job before, and I really need some experience.
Not with, what? Anyway, just bring me water, no ice.
Right, 1 ice, no water, coming right up.
Sorry. It was just some kid trying to be a waiter. Yeah. Anyway, they're on the tray right now. I should have something of value in my hands really soon. And don't worry, one way or another, I'm gonna get that treasure.
Sir? Mr. Henson?
Where'd he go?
drive better than I? He forgets I am the officer of the law. I know everything. I have important work to be doing. Detective, no clue. What brings you to Buccaneer Bay? Official police business. The Mystery Island Police Department, in an effort to improve its services, is conducting a survey to see how its citizens feel about the effectiveness of the department. Therefore, your participation is very much appreciated.
Interesting. So you want me to answer these, huh?
Oh, yes, of course. Detective No Clue here. Yes? Yes? Yes, I will be right there. Oh, he's up to his old tricks again.
Is there a problem?
There has been a robbery at the Pirate Museum. Captain Hook's hook is missing.
Oh no.
It is the work of that infamous Mr. Pierre Despereaux, international antiquities thief.
How do you know who it was?
Because it's my business to know. I'm sorry we won't be able to finish the survey, but I have more important business to do elsewhere. Good day.
Good day.
Was that the police?
Yes, just conducting a silly survey. Then she had to rush off because the pirate museum was just robbed.
Really? That's terrible. Did they catch the thief?
I don't think so.
Well, hopefully they'll catch him soon.
Yeah. Oh, look! The Richardsons are back. So, how'd it go?
Well, we got lost a couple times and almost gave up, but then we got into a group and really started hitting the checkpoints. It was hard though, and hot.
So you found the artifact though?
Sure did. It's certainly not the big pirate treasure, but at least we're one step closer to finding it, right?
Wow.
I know, it's gotta be worth something, don't you think?
Well, according to your uncle, it is a replica of the crown of King Masulamu of Nauru. The original is over 1,000 years old.
Wow. So what else does it say about him?
Well, let's see. He was a good king at first, but then as his kingdom grew and he became powerful, he changed and became terribly ruthless and cruel. Wow, how sad is that?
So he began well, but didn't end well, just like so many others. Do you know of any good kings?
Well, there's only one king that will always be good and just. Only one that will never change, and that's God himself.
But if that's true, why does he allow evil kings?
Because of sin, that's why. You see, in the beginning, when everything was good, God set some rules. But Adam and Eve, the first humans, disobeyed, and that resulted in a curse on everything.
Wow. Why did God allow it to work out like that? Couldn't he have done things differently?
No, because his ways are infinitely higher than ours. You see, God is holy, which means his character is perfect, and we have to trust him. Problem is our thoughts about God are way too small. He's so much bigger and better than we could ever imagine.
So, what if I hold on to the crown while y'all start the next leg?
Start the next leg? You can't be serious. Can't we wait till tomorrow? Yeah, we're exhausted.
Absolutely. You enjoy your evening. You've earned it.
All right, then let's meet back here, say tomorrow at 7 in the morning.
Can we make it 8?
We could do 8. Now off to your rooms, you two. not around. Mr. Henson isn't here. Now, why are you so bothered about him?
Because I don't think he is who he says he is.
What are you talking about?
He didn't know what the word notwithstanding meant.
So,
My dad's a lawyer. He said that if there's one word all lawyers use, it's notwithstanding. So I don't think he's actually a lawyer. I think he's just pretending.
well, that's ridiculous. Mr. Henson is a lawyer, and he's a good one at that. I suggest you stop pretending to be a detective and start being a busboy.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, no, not again. I gotta get this cleaned up. Good enough.
Everyone is hiding. Got ways of dealing with that. Oh, detective! What brings you here? I am looking for Mr. Pierre Despereaux, International Antiquities Thief. So, why are you at Buccaneer Bay? You certainly don't think Mr. Despereaux is here, do you? Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. That is why I shall leave no stone unturned. Which means I need a guest list. Of course, I'll go get it. How to Papa, baby. Yes. Oh, yes. My precious. Now the interrogation shall begin. Excellent. My first suspects. Ahem.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't see you there.
Yes, I know that. I am Detective No Clue from the Mystery Island Police Department. I need to ask you a few questions.
Really? Did we do something wrong?
We shall see. Have a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
This is my lie detectorinator. It detects lies.
I don't like this. It's okay. I don't think we have anything to be afraid of.
See, here's how it works. If you tell the truth, nothing happens. If, however, you're telling a lie, it gives a loud buzz. I shall demonstrate. I am Detective No Clue. See, the truth, no buzz. 2 + 2 = 7. Loud buzz, my precious. So, who would like to go first?
I guess I will. Are you sure? Yeah, I really just want to get this over with.
Then let us begin. What is your name?
Chris Richardson.
Have you ever been to the Pirate Museum?
No, I didn't even know there was one.
Excuse me. Detective No Clue here. Yes, sir. That is correct. The commissioner's missing his birthday cake? Well, come to think of it, I may have seen somebody take it. But I'm in the middle of an interrogation, and I'll have to call you back. Okay, that's it. We're done. And have a good day.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing you. Bye.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh, did the detective leave?
Yeah, you just missed her.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So you finished the next leg.
That we did.
Good. Too many papers, not enough hands. So how'd it go?
Better. We are starting to get the hang of it now.
Ah. And did you tell me artifacts?
Yes, we did. I've got it right here. Wait, shouldn't we call Mr. Henson?
No, I don't think that's necessary. We can fill him in later. Wow, look at that. A stone heart. Well, let's see what the fact sheet has to say.
I know one thing about it. It's heavy.
Okay, so it says the original heart was crafted in 1437 by the Renaissance sculptor Rhodius. Wow, that would certainly make it valuable, but this is a replica sculpted by your uncle. Anyway, the original was sculpted to commemorate the loving heart of King Destrian of Faramar, whose generosity and acts of kindness were legendary, especially to the widows and orphans of his kingdom. He was a devout Christian and tried his best to be like God.
How is giving like God?
Loving, not giving. King Destrian loved his people, and no king has loved his people more than God. Not even close.
Really? How so?
Well, the Bible tells us that God created us to live in harmony with him, but Adam and Eve rebelled, and as a result, sin was ushered into the world.
Is that the curse you were talking about yesterday?
Yes? Very good.
See, I was listening.
Good, because what I'm telling you is important. You see, as descendants of Adam and Eve, we've all participated in this sin, and so every one of us is guilty and rightly deserves God's punishment.
But if I'm a good person, I'll go to heaven, right?
It's not as simple as that. The Bible says that no one is good because God's standard of goodness is different from ours.
But wait, so what can we do?
Well, there's nothing we can do. Penalty for sin is just too big. Only God can fix the problem, and thankfully he did. By sending his son, Jesus Christ, who came to earth, lived a perfect life, and died the death that we deserve as a substitute for us. Then he rose from the dead 3 days later, proving the penalty had been satisfied. God paid the penalty himself. That's how much he loves us. But it does require a response. We have to turn from our sins and trust in what Jesus did for us, that God will forgive us and adopt us into his family.
Wow, well, you have certainly given us a lot to think about. Yeah, that's for sure.
Miss Mabry! Miss Mabry! Miss Mabry! You gotta come see this! Wait, Casey! Wait! Ah! Slow down! Oh boy, this is gonna be fun!
Hey, it's me. They're on the final leg now, so payday is just around the corner. Yes, I know she's after me, but come on, it's no clue. I have nothing to worry about. Hey, can you do that somewhere else?
What?
Turn it off.
What?
I'm trying to talk on the phone, do you mind?
No, I don't mind at all. You're welcome to keep talking as long as you like.
Hey!
There. That's so much better. Sorry, can I get you something?
You got nachos?
Nachos it is.
I'm out of here. What is this?
Mr. Pierre Despero, you are under arrest, international antiquities thief, for the theft of the Captain Hook's hook.
What are you talking about? My name is James Henson. I work for a law firm.
Oh yeah? Then explain this book. How to impersonate a lawyer in 10 easy steps. Casey found it in your briefcase yesterday. Come on, you're no lawyer. You might as well confess.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Oh my gosh, what's that?
Wait, what?
Get it out! Get it out! I got it! I got it! All right, now it's time for me to put the handcuffs on. Yes, go ahead. Now be sure and get it on real tight, because we don't want him escaping.
Okay, really tight.
Yeah.
Really.
But then don't get it on too tight, because it'll turn his fingers all blue, and that's bad, I've been told.
Are they blue? Are they blue? I don't think they're blue.
I don't think they're blue. All right, let's get it up. Come on. Yep, there we go.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Oh, shush.
I got him. Let's go. That was awesome! Yeah, good work. Couldn't have gone much better.
Did we miss it? I think we did. Oh, man. Now we can't say we were here for the arrest of Pierre Despero, international antiquities thief.
Yes, you missed it. Thank you, Casey, for noticing it. Without you, we might not have caught him.
Aw, thanks.
Hey, why don't you take the rest of the day off? You've earned it.
Really? Seriously? Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Go have fun! Oh, now, did you finish the last leg?
Yes, we did. And here's what we found. It's a replica of a diamond, and a pretty big one at that. I wonder who the original belonged to. Maybe Cleopatra, or Queen Josephine, the Queen of Sheba. What does the fact sheet say about it?
We don't have a fact sheet this time, but we have something much better. A message from your uncle.
What?
Pull up a chair, let's watch.
Hello, Chris. Kelly. Believe it or not, I'm your Uncle Joe. And if you're watching this, I guess it means I'm gone, which is a really strange thought. But anyway, I'm just sorry. Really sorry that we never met. It's my fault entirely. You see, I left home when I was 16, before your dad was born, and he never came back. Something that I deeply regret. But it wasn't just running away. I was pursuing a dream, a passion that I had. I wanted to see the world and hunt for buried treasure. So that's what I did. From the top of the world to the bottom of the ocean and everywhere in between. I've searched countless ruins, caves, and shipwrecks, looking for lost treasures and artifacts. And then I heard about Mystery Island and its pirate treasure. For years I searched, but found nothing. Until one day, when I was at my wit's end, I stumbled upon an old church tucked away at the north end of the island. Now, I've never been a churchgoer, but that day, for some reason, I had to check it out. Inside was an old man on his knees praying. When he saw me, he asked if he could help. I must have looked desperate, so I told him about my lifelong quest for treasure. He listened patiently, and then he asked if I'd like to hear about the treasure he had found. A treasure that was far, far greater than the one I was searching for. And of course, I was interested. Then he told me about the one true God, the Creator, the King of the universe, a God of forgiveness, holiness, and justice, but also a God of mercy, goodness, love, and forgiveness. A God who knows everything, sees everything, child of God that day, and my life changed. Suddenly, I had an intense desire to share this new treasure with my friends and neighbors. I also began working on a plan to reunite with the family, but that was derailed by a bad health report, which is probably why you're here now. I have many regrets, many things I do differently, but I can't change the past. All I can do is finish well. And so I want to give you something. Sure, I've got replicas of some valuable artifacts. The real ones are in a museum, 3 of which you already have. But that's not where true riches are. Not by a long shot. No, the real treasure is in a relationship with the one true God. And that's what I really want you to have. So if you're interested, and I hope you are, I've asked Miss Mabry to explain God's plan of salvation more amply. She can also answer any questions you might have. And with that, I'll say goodbye. But I hope to see you on the other side. Goodbye, Chris. Goodbye, Kelly.
Wow, that really makes me sad.
I know. He was a sweet man. He used to stop by the resort. I loved the island. So, any thoughts about what he said?
So, he wasn't disappointed even though he never found the treasure?
No, not at all. Even though he spent almost 20 years looking for it. That's because he knew he found something so much better.
A relationship with God.
That's right. And you can too, if you'll trust him. And who could be more trustworthy than a God who's amazingly great and perfectly good?
That's right. Yeah, I know. We need what Uncle Joe had.
What are we waiting for? Let me get my Bible, because we've got lots to talk about.